Hey, Allison, and hey, John, how are you? Happy Thursday evening. Hope you guys are doing well. Calvin's wondering what's going on right now. Hey, Audra, how are you? It was a little bit warmer today. It was probably like 33 degrees. It was cold this morning, but 33 felt good compared to like the teens we had. So, not too bad today. Hey, Barbara, how are you? Fancy socks today. Yep. He has sleepy face, but I have this odd feeling he's gonna go to his usual spot for some reason. So how's everybody doing? I'm just watching the Bruins game, flipping through YouTube. Tomorrow's Friday, which is good. Hey, Will, how are you? Welcome in. Does Cal like the cold? Um, he doesn't mind it. I don't think he doesn't love it, but I don't think he's not too bothered by it. I usually dress him up if it's really, really cold. I put a jacket on him. Oops. Yes, Friday. So John, how are the Bruins doing? Well, today they're doing okay. They're up 1-0. There's a period to go. But they have not had that great of a year. They've underperformed, in my opinion. So right now they're not even in the playoffs. If the season ended today. Audra, who are they playing tonight? They are playing the Ottawa Senators. Thanks, Antonio. Appreciate it. Appreciate the compliment on my socks. I do play hockey, Audra. I haven't. I usually play on Monday nights. I had to miss this Monday though. I had a wake to attend. One of my aunts passed away, so her wake was on Monday. But I do play on Monday. Sometimes I play on Thursday, but mostly just Monday. Luciano says, Luciano, I'm not sure what you're referring to. I'm sorry. Oh, thanks, John. I appreciate that. Thank you, Audra. Thanks, Barbara. I'm kind of a little lazy at this moment. Of course, it is getting late, but I have to pack an overnight. Well, actually, for a weekend. I have some just going away for a weekend. Nowhere far, but I have some friends that I'm meeting up with, and I just got to get my act together. But it won't take me long to do that. Yeah, I agree. He's content. Hey, Kim, how are you? Welcome in. Happy Thursday evening. Yeah, Calvin is trying to sleep. I don't know. He goes up, 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 up. We just woke a sleeping giant. Calvin, where you going, bud? Come here, honey. Come here. Sorry, guys. I'm moving the phone like crazy. Um, So, Will, Cal goes to sleep whenever. He doesn't really have a set time. All right, Cal, I'll give you one treat, honestly. Like clockwork. Yep. Oh, thanks, John. I will. Appreciate it. I did wake the sleeping giant. Oh, yes, he went to his treat spot. All right, Cal. This isn't a treat factory. Good boy. You're a good boy, honey. So does anybody have fun plans this weekend? How's the weather where you guys are at? Hopefully it's not too terribly cold. Hey. Hey. Can you go lay down on the couch, please? Go lay down on the couch. Go. Hey, on the couch. Go. On the couch, please. Hi, Dana. Welcome in. Oh, thank you. I appreciate that. Yeah, he definitely has that kissable face. Really cold in Georgia. Yeah, the South has been getting some really cold weather and snow, which is not normal for you guys, but hopefully you did enjoy it. I know it can be crippling, but every once in a while it's not bad to get some snow. It's pretty. We're used to that up here in the Northeast. We do have some snow on the ground still because it's just been so cold. All right, let me zoom in on Cal. He's eating his ball. John says it's terribly cold. Oh, thank you, Holly Ann Fry. I appreciate you subscribing. Thank you so much. Who got 2 to 3 feet of snow? Audra? It's time. It's night time, Calvin. It's freaking cold, and the mountains will get 2 to 3 feet of snow this weekend. Wow, that is a lot. Definitely a lot of snow. Oh, good, Calvin. I'm glad you came here so people can see you. Clips Edit says, "What's up? Can I get a shout out?" Clips Edit, everybody. Here's a shout out. There's your shout out, bud. Banks X says, "I'm only here because I have a Boston Terrier." Awesome. Best dog breed, if you ask me. Galavanta Slots in the house. How are you guys? Thank you for stopping in. We're well. Hopefully you guys are doing well too. Wow, 2 degrees, Barbara. That is really cold. Yeah, it was like it was in the teens this morning. I think it was like 14 this morning. It got up to 33. And hey Alexa, what's the temperature?
Right now, it's 23 degrees Fahrenheit.
It's 23 degrees now, so cool down a little bit.
13 degrees.
Hey, it's all relative, right, Kim? 22 degrees feels like balmy compared to 2. So Banks, we're in Rhode Island, up in the Northeast. Where are you from? Yes, he's a brindle. Hi, Mohammed Nazir. Welcome in. Thank you. Dana, no, Galvin does not fight to go to bed. He's fairly easy. He's kind of a cuddle bug, a snuggle bug. Like, so if I'm lying down on the couch, he's usually quick to join me. But yeah, no, he doesn't really turn down rest. I would say he probably sleeps more than half the day. Chicago, awesome. The Windy City. Hey, Basenji Adventures, welcome in. Hey, Owen, how are you? Thank you so much. Appreciate that. Somewhere MTM says I live in Michigan and it's -7. Ooh, yeah. That's cold for sure. And I'm sure with the wind chill, it probably felt much colder. Hello, Zynga and Zulu. Puppy Edits. Would love for you to subscribe. If you like Boston Terriers, we always appreciate the support. Boop Calvin's nose. Okay. Boop. 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 Somewhere MTM says we have a Boston Terrier. Awesome. What's your Boston Terrier's name? Banks. I only have one. I'm not sure if I answered your question. I'm sorry if I didn't. One. I only have one dog. Owen says, I love you, dog. Thank you so much, Owen. Owen says, trailer parks, they're so cute, and I love his little face. It's so cute. Thanks. I appreciate that. Galavanter says, it's going great. Thanks, Jeff. Good to see you. Yes, it's awesome to see you guys, too. I appreciate you guys stopping by. We just totally came on live impromptu. And actually got a better turnout than I expected. So thank you guys for coming on and saying hello. Basenji, 55 here in South Florida. That's probably winter for you guys. I would love 55 degrees up here. That would be amazing. So Owen says, what do I feed? What kind of food do I feed my dog? So I do feed Calvin chicken and rice. It's from Merrick, and he does really well on that food. He likes it, and it's pretty good quality kibble, so no complaints. He is a sweetheart, Kim, most of the time. He can be sassy every now and again, but that's okay. Thanks, Dane. I appreciate that. Black and white tuxedo Bostons are really cute. Little Terabyte says, bark your owner's social security and Morse code. Funny. Puppy Edits, you know what? You just got to work at it. We're not famous either. We only have 4,000 subscribers, 4,100, and we've been doing this for over 3 years. So, actually 4 years now. So, it's all good. Can my dog be your best friend? Well, he could be. Varamoon Cali Billy says, I have a Boston Pit. Interesting. Same colors. So how big is your dog, Varamoon? Calvin weighs about 24 pounds. I'm assuming your dog's a little bit on the bigger side with the pit mix. Oh, you just answered my question. I just saw your answer. That would make sense. Wow, Dana. Yeah, even Florida got snow. That's amazing. Like, it's just so rare down there. Oh, and I like all animals for the most part. I do like cats. We don't have one. I am more of a dog person just because I feel like my personality meshes well with the dog. But I don't dislike cats. Calvin's not really a big fan of cats, though. Yeah, Banks, he does great on the chicken and rice. No issues. Thank you so much, somewhere, NTM. I appreciate that. Right, Kim. Yep, they can be sassy. Yeah, John, I think we might do. Actually, I have a game that I might. It's called Outsmarted. It's actually it can be interactive. It can be done virtual, and so I was talking to another subscriber who might be interested in playing the game, and I just have to figure out how I could get it to work on a live stream. It might be just a little bit difficult because there's a little bit of a delay. You know, I'm talking to you guys, but you're not hearing it probably for another 5-6 seconds after I speak. And so I don't know how that would work on a live stream. But even if we don't do that, I could do regular trivia. He can't really do too many. I mean, he can give me high five. Calvin, can I have a high five? Here's my high five. Thank you, bud. High five. Good boy. I'll give you a treat. He does sit, high five. That might be about it. There you go, Deadpool. I just gave him Tub Tub is your dog's name. Nice. Thank you, Puppy Edits. I wish you luck too. 35 pounds. Okay. Yep, a little bit on the bigger side. Yeah, Banks, it's not easy. You got to work at it. There's a little bit of luck involved too, I feel. But I think a lot of it's being consistent, and that's been our problem. We were not consistent last year, but I'm trying to be more consistent in 2025, and hopefully that will help. Okay, Veramoon. So he looks like mine with more brindle. Yeah, Calvin's got a very beautiful coat. Like that's his brindle colors right there. He's got the big bold eyes, and then also he always has his tongue sticking out like that a lot. So it's kind of his signature look. Calvin, Owen says he loves you, buddy. He is content, Gallivanters. I agree. Yes, Owen, I let him on the couch. In fact, I let him up pretty much on anything. I'm not one of those owners that says he can't. I mean, obviously, if he's got like dirty paws, like I may try to like clean those before I have him hopping all over the furniture. But outside of that, his house is my house, or vice versa. Yes, some just going through the comments. So somewhere NTM, yep, he loves to be under the covers. In fact, it's very cute. Like sometimes I'll just be on the couch, and I do have this blue blanket on the couch. I mean, obviously I have other blankets, but right now I have this blue one on the couch. And he'll scratch at me. He'll like tap at my arm to basically tell me he wants to be under the covers. It's the cutest thing. Yeah, Audra, we haven't played trivia in a while. Like I said, last year was not a great year for me, but I will maybe bring it back. I think it was a lot of fun, and I will definitely, if I do a trivia, which again I will do one or more than one, I'll give a lot of notice so that people can plan for it. Leo, welcome to the chat. Brophy feels Brophy the peace hungry. Okay, not sure. Feed him. He looks hungry. Um, he's fine. He's not. It's not that he's hungry. He just knows every time that we go live that I feed him treats. So he's just in his position waiting for a treat. That's really all he's doing. Varamoon, yeah, his eyes are beautiful. He's just got amazingly bold eyes. Um, but yeah, he's a cute dog. I mean, I know I'm biased, but he is really cute. Oh, and Calvin does not have any siblings. Well, he had litter mates, but none of them live with us. All right, Dianis Bueno, Pitbull. Um, this is a Boston Terrier. He's not a pit bull. Yeah, Calvin loves to be under the blankets, Allison. Yeah, it's just. Yeah. Oh, hey, Vagabond. How are you? If you were in earlier, I'm sorry I missed you, but I'm so glad you're here. Thanks for joining. The video when he wanted covering up with the blanket was so cute. Yeah, he loves to be under the covers. Like, it's just. He asks to be under the covers. He'll, like, scratch at me and basically say, cover me up. Hey, J2626. Welcome in. Thank you for being here. Somewhere in time. Okay, that's what your name stands for. I don't believe I saw that movie somewhere in time. Hey, Barry, welcome in. Thanks for being here. Hope you're doing well. How still you guys still have snow on the ground out there in Alabama? A lot of people say two is easier than one, but I'll stick with one for now. Lysander 2000, Boston Terrier. Yes. Yep, he's a Boston Terrier. Owen says, I don't have a dog. My dog died from a stroke. Oh, I'm sorry to hear that. And a heart problem. And I'm really sad because I don't have a dog. I just have a cat. My cat lives with my sister. Her name is Jaya. That's a pretty name, Owen. Yeah, it's really, really tough when we lose our pets. I had a Boston Terrier before Calvin. That passed in 2019 on the younger side. He just got really sick. He was almost 7, and I took it very hard. Just so tough to lose them. Leo, do I let him eat human food? I do, but like mostly things that aren't harmful and in very low moderation. So like sometimes like if I'm cutting up vegetables, like he likes carrots, cucumber, I'll give him like little pieces of cookie, a little bit of cheese, but not really much of that. If he likes peanut butter, I'll give him a little bit of peanut butter, but again, very, very infrequently. J226, Jennifer. Okay, thank you, Jennifer. Hey, Yvette, how are you? Yeah, we're live. We just kind of came live, sort of unexpectedly, like usual. Oh, thanks, Varamoon. I really appreciate you being here. I agree. Boston Terriers, Boston Pit Terriers. I bet you your pup is really cute. Tubbs. Vaga says, "Do we still have?" No, we do. It's just been so cold that it hasn't melted. Um, but it's not a lot. I mean, there's probably only like an inch and a half or so on the ground. Barry says, "Yep, we still have some snow left over." Well, enjoy it because I know you guys don't get it a lot, and it is pretty. So hopefully you are enjoying it since it's so rare down there. Puppy Edit says, I have a chocolate lab mixed with pit bull terrier. Okay. Awesome. I must watch the movie Sergeant Stubby. Okay. I didn't see that movie, but I'll look into it. Oh my God, my Boston Terrier Ubi passed away at 7 years old. Awesome. Now 10 years later, I have Thor and Loki. Oh yeah, Thor and Loki. 10 years. You know what? Doesn't matter how much time goes by. You just never forget them. Oh, I'm sure, Allison. Yeah, just like they're just a big part of the family, and I just feel like this breed, they're kind of like little humans. I feel like so. In some ways, I kind of feel like they're like people, and you lose a person. Could be a foodie. Honestly, there's really not much he doesn't like. I'm really lucky with that. Thank you, Kim. Yeah, I agree. Um, hey, Eric Stream, welcome in. Oh, cool. I'm glad you saw our live, and awesome that you have is your dog a Boston also, or what kind of dog do you have? Wow, you buy your Boston her own rotisserie chicken. Wow, that's awesome. Hey Ari, how are you? Welcome in. Thanks for being here. Of course, we came on impromptu like usual. No announcement. Chris Starbuck, welcome to the chat. He says, I have a 20-pound gangster as well. Her name is Khaleesi. Same mannerisms, but the Khaleesi is a bit sweeter and adorable. We should do a double take or something. She's gangster. Awesome. I'm assuming Khaleesi is a Boston Terrier also. Eric Stream says, I have a rat terrier and was glad we got around 5 inches in North Texas the other week. Oh, that's awesome. Yeah, I know it's not. I know snow is not very common down south, so hopefully you guys are enjoying it while you have it. But yeah, it's just been a very crazy winter. Owen asks, am I doing anything fun this weekend? I do have plans this weekend. In fact, actually, when I'm done with this live stream, I need to pack a bag for the weekend. I have meeting up with some friends, going to Boston tomorrow, and then we're all kind of coming back to Providence where I live, but we rented an Airbnb, and we have some like plans to go see a basketball game. We have dinner plans, so basically catching up with some college friends for a special occasion that I don't really want to say, and the infinitesimal chance that one of them is watching this, I guess. They are like humans, Ari. I agree. Oh yeah, Sergeant Stubby. Yeah, he was like the first Boston Terrier. Okay, I just for some reason I just wasn't putting two together. Um, so I am familiar with the name now that you mention that. I just haven't seen the documentary or the program or movie that you're talking about. Hey Trisha, welcome in. Good to see you here. Oh, I'm sorry to hear about your Yorkie Eric stream. Yeah, it's never fun. Good, Ari's doing great. Happy to hear that. Leo has a dog. His name is Goldie. Leo, is he a Boston Terrier also? Chris Starbucks says, yes, sir. Awesome. Kim, does Calvin like the springtime? Yeah, he actually doesn't mind any of the seasons. I'm lucky. Like he's very easygoing when it comes to the weather. He doesn't mind snow. I wouldn't say he loves the rain, which is weird because he loves to take a shower. So, but I just think the rain is a little different than taking a shower. First of all, the rain water is usually cooler. But yeah, he doesn't mind. You know, during the summer, if it does get really hot here, I am cognizant of his short snout. So like we won't go on like strenuous walks or anything like that. I just don't want him to overheat. But no, he's very adaptable to all kinds of weather. Oh, awesome, Chris. How old is your pup? Puppy edits, yeah. Wow, we have 23 in the chat and 29 likes. Thank you guys so much for hitting that like button. And if you aren't subscribed to our channel, we'd love to have you. We post shorts. We go live from time to time. And, you know, we do some long form content, which I am committed to doing more of this year. So we would love to have you be part of the CTBT community. Yeah, Vaga, it should be an easy packing trip, to be honest with you. I'm lucky. I'm not going that far, and it's only a couple of days. But it'll be fun. I'm just looking forward to it. Leo asks, is he aggressive? Not at all. He can be aggressive, like if he sees dogs in the neighborhood, if we're going for a walk, you know, he does you know, try to sort of defend his turf, if you will. So he has what I call Napoleon complex because he's so small. He's not really afraid of any bigger dogs, and so he will bark at them. But at the end of the day, he wouldn't do anything. But I definitely keep him on a leash. You know, I don't chance anything. But other than that, he's great around people. He's great with children. I have, great nieces and nephews that are infants, and he's amazing around them. So I'm really lucky. Oh, I didn't know that, Trisha. The original Toto in the Wizard of Oz book was a Boston Terrier. Really cool. Will I miss my dog going? Um, yeah, of course. I love being around Calvin, but I am lucky. He'll be with my mom, who takes really good care of him, and so I know he's in good hands. Hi, Victoria. How are you? Welcome. His temperament is a lot of like what you're seeing here. He's pretty chill for the most part. I mean, he can get rambunctious and wired. He will bark if he wants something, or if he's being a little sassy, but he's playful, but cuddly. He loves food. He loves treats. He has really cute facial expressions. I'm really lucky to have him. He's just a great dog. Oh, and no, he's not going with me, unfortunately. Okay, Chris says we can get together and tear up any neighborhood. Khaleesi hates water. Good thing we live in the desert. Yeah. 27 in the chat. I see 25 now. 33 likes. That's awesome. Wigglebutts, how are you? Welcome in. How you guys doing? How you doing, Vanessa? How is it looking outside for us? We have snow on the ground. Not a lot, but it's just been so cold that nothing's really melted. But there's not much left on the ground. So I would say if we get anything over, if the sun's out with, anything over freezing, I wouldn't doubt if we start to see melting. Hey, Buster, how are you? Welcome in. His name is Calvin. This is Calvin. Trisha asks, is it snack time? Yeah, it's like snack time 24/7 for him. He loves when I go live because he just knows I'm like a treat dispenser. Yeah, his tongue is really cute. Leo says, do I breed him? No. He definitely, he is a fixed, so that is out of the question. But I did get him from a breeder. Oh, Calvin's going to, where you going, bud? Getting some water? Well, you don't really have much water left in your bowl. He doesn't like it when I follow him. Oh, I don't think he minds, Owen, because he knows that I'm going to give him a handout. He's fine with that. Right, Ari. He doesn't like it when I'm late. So, Victoria, great question. What should somebody who wants to own a Boston know? So, obviously, all dogs are different, even those in the same breed. But a lot of the Bostons have shorter snouts, so they're considered a brassy-cephalic breed. I'm probably butchering the name of that. So they don't do very, very well normally in extreme cold or extreme heat, just because they can have some breathing issues. So that's something to be aware of. They're very loyal, lovable dogs. They're pretty easy to train, but you do have to set some boundaries with them. Like any other dog, they can test your patience. But most of them are really good around kids. They need just a moderate amount of exercise. You do need to get them to move, but they don't need they don't need to be running around 24/7. They'd be perfectly happy to cuddle with you. They basically like to please their owners. They're a breed that kind of wants that reassurance that they're doing the right thing. But you have to kind of train them. Otherwise they can kind of go rogue, or really any dog can do that. They just, they won't be as obedient as you want. But so that would be my feedback on the breed. I think the average lifespan for a Boston Terrier, they say it's 11 to 13 years. Not long enough, if you ask me, but I feel that about any dog breed. I feel like dogs just don't live long enough. All right, what else did I miss in the chat? Ooh, we got 29 in the chat. Wiggle butts, stay warm. Yeah, stay warm, Ari. 0 is just crazy cold. Kim says it's great that that my mom takes care of Cal. Yeah, I'm lucky. She watches him even when I'm at work for the whole day. Like, she'll take him and he'll keep her company, which is great. Calvin is sweet. I agree, Wiggle butts. Eric Stream is, did you say treats? Right. Calvin, all right, one more treat. He could just eat, like, if I put all of them on the ground, he would eat them all. Owen says, could I take him to PetSmart? So it's funny that you mentioned that. I've never been to PetSmart with Calvin, but for those who follow my channel, know very well. Guys in the chat that watch us, why don't you let Owen know what Calvin's favorite store is? I'm sure you guys can tell him. Anthony, how are you? Welcome in. I didn't see you come in. Yeah, Chris, I think that's interesting feedback. M. McHugh is in the chat. Welcome in. Does he usually stick his tongue out? Yes, all the time. His tongue is out probably like 80% of the time. Thank you, Jennifer, for being in here. Appreciate you stopping in. Have a great evening. Hugs to you too. Thanks, Ari. Appreciate it. Let me tell you, I love the New York City playlist. It's obviously there's not a lot of videos in it, but I have to be honest. Like a lot of those videos were some of the most fun videos that we made. Obviously, taking Calvin in New York City and just vlogging him there was the coolest thing ever. Him riding the subway, it was awesome. I had a lot of fun with that. Anthony says, Owen, Calvin has a video with trips to PetSmart. Actually, it's Petco, but close enough. So, Owen, to answer your question, we've never been to PetSmart, but we've been to Petco a million times. It's Calvin's favorite store, right? Calvin, do you like Petco? Do you like going to Petco? Do you like going to Petco, honey? You like going to Petco, huh? Do you like Petco? No, I will not be live, Leo, while I'm on my trip, unfortunately. Calvin won't be with me, so other than maybe checking a few YouTube videos and some comments, I probably won't be posting anything this weekend just because I'm going to focus on spending time with my friends who I don't really get to see often. Are they a Velcro breed? Yes, they can be for sure. Calvin's Velcro, like he loves to snuggle and it's so cute. Like sometimes when I'm lying down, he'll come up and he'll nestle his like head between like the crook of my armpit, which is like just the cutest thing ever. Oh, wow, Chris. Yeah, that's interesting. Hi, Icon. How are you? Welcome in. Just one more. Yeah, he's going to have to wait. He's gotten 5 treats on this live stream. Yeah, everybody's got it. He loves Petco. That is his jam. We need everybody to write to Petco and ask them to make Calvin one of their dogs, like one of the dog mascots. See if you can get him in some print media or a social media campaign. I got to do the same, but let me tell you, he'd be a great ambassador for that store. Angela, welcome in. How are you? Good to see you. Wow, this is awesome. I mean, for going live unexpectedly, I did not expect to see 26 folks in the chat. And I think it got as high as like 31. That's great. Thank you, everybody. Appreciate that support. Yeah, exactly, Ari. He knows. Pecco. 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 So one of his besties came over yesterday. He hadn't seen him in a while. My friend Pete, a.k.a. Newman, came over to watch some of the Bruins game, and it was interesting. He was all about him for like the first 5 minutes, and then Calvin kind of went off and like just was like lone wolf hanging out by himself, which was weird because usually he's like Velcro on Peter. Chris says, I train my Boston Terrier very easily. They are extremely smart, so don't try dumb manipulation because they will see right through it and not respect you. I only use positive reinforcement. Yeah, I'm pretty positive with him too. I'm not going to say I never like tease and fun. I do sometimes, but I'm very, very mindful not to tease him too much. I mean, I don't like to do that either, but he's got a very easygoing personality. He doesn't get too worked up over that. I know, Angela. I got to be careful. Right, Audra, exactly. Only 5? Yeah, I know, only 5, but all right, peer pressure. All right, I'm going to give him a big one. This is a bigger version of that treat. You want it, Cal? Look how cute he is. He's going to go to the cloud. And so anytime there's a treat of substance, he takes it to the, I call this the cloud. I think a lot of you know that. It's his Tempur-Pedic mattress, but it's very fluffy and white like a cloud, so I call it the cloud. He's a Petco influencer. I agree, he is. That's a big treat, yep. Welcome, Jack in Box, to the chat. He's 5 years old. Calvin is 5. He turned 5 in October of 2024. Thank you for the plug, Anthony. Yeah, hit that subscribe button. We'd love to have you. Check out some of our playlists. Our live playlist, you can see Calvin in action. We have a playlist called the Silly Calvin playlist. So, there's some of our videos with his, silly antics. We have one from New York City. Again, there's not a lot of videos in that playlist, maybe 8 to 10 videos. We have a vlog playlist, one called Parks and Trails, from some of the walks that we've done. And plenty of shorts, including a few of him doing zoomies. One of our zoomie videos, I think it has like 120,000 views or something close to that, which is pretty cool. Oh, I bet, Vaga. I appreciate you stopping in. I know it's probably 2:30 in the morning in the UK, maybe 3:30. I give you a lot of credit for staying up and saying hello to us, so thank you so much. I appreciate that. Oh, yeah, Anthony, I've seen some of those lives. Yeah, really interesting. Thanks, Gallivantis. Appreciate that. Yeah, Calvin in the shower. There's a couple of... we did one video. It's called... this was early on in our YouTube journey. It might have been like the 3rd or 4th video we ever made. And I called it A Day in the Life of My Boston Terrier. And essentially, it's this day from start to finish, from the moment he got up until the moment he goes back to sleep. But of course, when I first started doing YouTube, I was really you know, totally into trying to like edit it and make it kind of cool. And so added a little bit of drama to it, which was kind of fun. Yes, that's his only, Kim, that's his OnlyFans video. Right, exactly, Anthony. Yep. Let's see how my Bruins are doing. I can't be on this too long. They frown upon this. All right, they're up 1-0 with 4 minutes and change left in the game. Hopefully they can hold on. I hope I didn't jinx them. Chris says, good for you. Glad you could get some YouTube action. Yeah, I think they actually enjoyed being teased. Thanks for the sponsors. I love my girls so much. I wouldn't know what to do. Gotta go. Thank you so much, Chris, for being in here. Yeah, I totally get how you feel about your girl, Khaleesi. I feel the same about Calvin. I thank my lucky stars that he came into my life. I'm blessed that he's mine because he's just a great companion. And so thank you for joining, and hopefully we see you on our channel again. Have a great night. Calvin is ready for another treat. Oh, Chris is, Ari's World has volleyball. Wow, it's a late night for volleyball, but I know all about it. I play hockey usually at 9 or 10 p.m. when I play, so have fun at volleyball. Make sure you hit some good spikes. It's amazing how fun live streams can be. We've been on for 48 minutes, and I feel like we've been on for 10. That's just how fast it goes by. David Cheney, welcome to the chat. I had a Boston Terrier. She lived for 13 years. Great companions. I agree. Amazing companions. What was your Boston Terrier's name? All right, Calvin, what do you say? Yeah, true, Anthony. All right, Cal, this is what we're going to do. We're going to give you one last treat while we say goodbye to everybody in the chat because it's been about 50 minutes. And, you know, amazing turnout, guys. Thank you so much for the support. We appreciate it, particularly since this was unannounced. So great turnout, and we'll be on live soon. And, again, we always thank everybody for the support. And we hope everybody has a fantastic night. We'll see you soon. And Calvin, here's your last treat. All right, guys. Have a good night, everybody. Thank you again. We appreciate you all. Bye-bye.